one more time. Love prospers when a fault is forgiven. If you agree with that, will you put in the comments? God's love prospers when a fault is forgiven. Then we go to Colossians 3:13. Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. We've heard it, forgive to be forgiven. Jesus said, if you don't forgive, my Father can't forgive you. That is the law. But oftentimes we are deceived that we can be the judge of their offense. And we can be the judge if they're worthy of forgiveness. And that is a deception that we all have to denounce. Who are we to judge? Then Jesus, who understands all too well being offended, said to his disciples, there will always be temptation to sin. But what sorrow awaits the person who does the tempting. Don't be guilty of intentionally offending others. We don't want that seat. We don't want that heat. We really don't. Then let's go back up to a little bit of wisdom in Proverbs. It says, hatred stirs up quarrels, but love makes up for all offense. That's Proverbs 10:12. And you may say, what is a quarrel? What is quarrelsome? The biblical definition is being argumentative, contentious, eager for strife, disrupting peace with unnecessary conflict, fault finding, a love for arguments, often stemming from bitterness or pride. Take a moment. Do you know anyone who may fit that description? Have you been offended by them lately? Have you witnessed them offend someone else? Just take a moment. A love for argument. Let's go a little bit deeper. What are the signs of a contentious person? Because if we are going to do our best to not be offended, I believe that it is using wisdom to know what to look for, to know what to protect yourself from, so to speak, in certain settings. And again, there are some settings where we just can't avoid these people, or even to look within and to say, am I guilty of that? Have I done that? And then if so, walking through repentance, walking through forgiveness according to the Bible standards, and letting those faulty ways go so that you can move forward and represent his light and completely allow his love to flow through you. But back to what we were saying. What are the signs of a contentious person? Blaming others constantly. Needing to have the last word. Husbands, be quiet. No, I'm just joking. Being defensive. Do you know someone that is always defensive? Like the conversation wasn't even about you, or it wasn't even towards you. They're always on guard. Just using aggressive speech. And aggressive, that can be different for people. But some examples of that, some people that talk really fast, they get in, they get out. That can be a form of aggression, especially when manipulation is tied to it, or they're really loud. They're really just dominant in situations where they don't have to be, but they want to prove that they're in control, that they're dominating that environment or that conversation, that interaction with you. Seeing things in black or white. Like there's never any give. There's never any compromise. Break it down. There's no grace. There's no mercy. Creating drama. A contentious person, peace irritates them. So they are the people that will find a problem to every solution. Sometimes just so they can look like they're fixing the problem, whatever their reason is. They always find a problem in everything and everyone. They always see the negative about others, but very seldom see it about themselves. Often lack empathy. Quickly makes others feel attacked or exhausted. And if you are a prayer warrior, an intercessory prayer warrior, if you're prophetic, if your discernment, I want to encourage you there. These people, y'all know what I'm talking about. The people that find problems to every solutions and then present them as an emergency, a disaster, like my emergency is your emergency. And oftentimes after you have dealt with those people, you feel exhausted, you feel lost, you feel drained, or sometimes you feel attacked, and you're like, I'm just obeying God. I'm just literally trying to do what God is telling me to do for you, but I'm drained. In certain settings, these are the people that everybody's on the same page. The environment is just peaceful. The goals are being met. Everything is going great. And then they just come in with this weight, with this disruption in the environment. And you're like, oh, wow. We're talking about contentious signs, the signs of a person that is contentious. Always looking to win an argument rather than understanding. Have you ever dealt with those individuals? Nothing you say will help them to see your point of view or your perception. They always have an argument. They always have this wall up, and they want you to understand that they're going to tell you how you feel. Again, they love to find a problem to every solution. Those are just a few of the signs of a contentious person. I would love for you to put in the comments what you've experienced and the signs that you've noticed. And I will add those, because if we are going to do our best to let it go, again, we need to know what we're dealing with. We need to target certain things in our prayer, right? Because the word says to pray continuously, to pray about all things. And I don't know about you, but